video, guys, I'll be comparing the two filters. One is power filter by TopFin 75 versus a AQUACLEAR 110 by AQUACLEAR. And I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. So in front of you guys, you have a TopFin power filter 75 by TopFin. It's a SILENCESTREAM model, so it's super quiet. The reason it's making so much noise right now because, as you see, my water level is not at the top because I have a flower horn in this aquarium and I don't want him to jump out, so I don't have it right at the top. But let's start talking about this filter. I've been using TopFin products for the past 5 years, so I can really tell you guys what I think and is it really reliable and what are the cool features about it. So let's start off with reliability. I had no issues with this particular filter, never got plugged up on me, never any issues rose up with this filter. And like you see on this side, guys, I have a older version of this TopFin 75 and it's been running on this particular aquarium for the past 6 months, but I had it for the longest time ever and had no issues at all. And this particular filter pumps around 300 gallons of water per hour, which is not bad at all. And it's rated between 40 to 75 gallons. But let's be honest, I wouldn't recommend it running on a 75 gallon because it's not powerful enough unless you guys want to add a few sponge filters to that aquarium. But anywhere up to 65 gallons will do the trick. And the cool feature about this filter, it tells you pretty much when you need to change your cartridges, which is kind of unique, especially given the fact that it's one of the cheapest filters out there. But the build quality is nice. It's very quiet if you guys have your water up to the top. And also you can control the flow by this huge knob, which not many filters honestly have. By being able to reduce flow like this is just phenomenal if you want to feed your fish, or if you guys just looking for something else, or you guys are doing some maintenance and you don't want your filter running on full power. It's kind of a unique feature in my opinion. It's quite powerful, especially as you guys see. This is a 55 gallon aquarium and I have 2 of those filters on here. And the reason for this is because my flower horn is very messy, and if I have filter on one side or the other side by itself, then the other side gets filled up with debris and it's not very good. But if you have something, if you have like community fish, one filter will be just enough for this 55 gallon aquarium. And if you guys want to check the cartridges as well, you can always just pretty much rinse them and use them for about 3 to 4 months. They do say on the packaging that you should buy them and change them once a month. I personally don't do that often. The only reason I actually change them is because of the carbon inside, but there's not too much of the carbon. And if you guys don't have too much fish in your aquarium, it should be okay. But I usually just rinse it every 2 weeks and then I change it every once in 3 months to 4 months, I'd say. But those cartridges are not that expensive. Appearance wise, this filter is not the best looking one, but it does the job for sure. Now let's move to my 110 Aqua Clear filter, which I love as well, and I would recommend this filter to anybody. If you guys have the extra money to spend, go ahead, buy that 110. You won't be disappointed for sure. I'm running the 110 on my 75 gallon aquarium, and as you see, the water is crystal clear, and also a sponge filter rated for 55 gallon just to give it an extra filtration, which will never hurt. So moving forward and looking at this beautiful filter over here, this filter is more expensive and it's one of the most expensive ones up there, and it's their most powerful version, which you can run on a 55 gallon up to 110 gallons. But like I said before, if you guys have a bigger aquarium than 75 gallons, you should probably have 2 of these just to have that extra filtration. But it will work on the bigger aquariums up to 90 gallons if you want to run it by itself. And this filter is very quiet as well. As you see, I've been running this filter for around 2 years on this aquarium, had no issues at all. And the biggest difference between this filter versus top fin filter is pretty much the filtration media. And filtration pretty much cartridges, all that kind of stuff. So most of you guys know how AquaClear's filtration works. So you have kind of like a free stack type. You have your Biomax media up the top, then you have a nice pouch of carbon, and then at the bottom you have your foam, pretty sponge I mean. And this filter media is beautiful because all you pretty much need to do is just change the carbon, or swap out the carbon with something else, or pretty much organize your own filter media. This is why it's so unique and beautiful, because you can just take this all out of there and pretty much put your own stuff in there. No matter how you organize it, it will still do the job, and it will still filter your water phenomenally. And you can also adjust the flow like this just by switching this little piece, this elbow, but it's not very adjustable like on the top fin. If you guys want to get a super precise adjustment, you won't get it on this one. But it is rated for more, for bigger aquariums, and therefore it pumps around 500 gallons of water per hour. So you can tell it's almost twice as strong as the 75 one, but this one is rated for 110. So we cannot really, it's not a direct comparison between 75 and 110, because they're rated for different types of aquariums. But quality wise, I'd say they're both on par. I wouldn't rate any other one better than they're all pretty much the same on quality. And I love this filter as well, like I said. In conclusion, guys, both filters are great. They're both will perform, and if you guys are looking for a nice, reliable, cheaper filter, Top Fin will provide you with that quality. And if you guys want to pay a little bit more money and have a beautiful, phenomenal filter that can pump more gallons per hour, go ahead with 110 Aqua Clear. Like I said, it should be only your choice. This is only my opinion, and I'm basing on my own experience. And like I said, I had a great experience with both of them, and I think they're both great filters. It all depends on situation. It all depends on what types of aquariums you guys and what types of fish you're gonna keep. So keep that in mind, and I hope you really enjoyed this video, and maybe it was helpful for somebody out there trying to figure out between these two filters, or just between the brands themselves. And yeah, guys, thanks again. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next videos like always.